Alrighty, Aries, welcome to your reading today. We are looking at how your future spouse may be like, what they're going to be like, what they're potentially going to be doing for work, personality traits, good and bad, education, upbringing, you know, the whole shebang, pretty much. So, while I shuffle, well, alrighty, there we go. So 5 of Cups and the Hanged. Can I speak too today? No? Okay, you're just gonna do all the talking for me. Alright. Alright, so right off the bat, whoever you're gonna be with eventually, or if you have found this person, they're probably pretty laid back. I feel like they're a good asset to your probably pretty straightforward demeanor. Like you like to like tell it how it is. And I feel like they like that, you know. It's not like they're under you or feel like they're beneath you. It's a very good dynamic. Like they're very calm, very chill person. They're a thinker. They like to think rather than speak, or at least before they speak. They have this kind of mentality of, you know, it is what it is kind of deal. They have probably in the past and in their upbringing been a little bit lonely. I feel like they are the kind of person who has had, you know, a close but intense friend circle. So they had maybe two or three friends, like good friends growing up, and you know, they're probably still close with at least one of them today. And I feel like they value their friendship highly, so it's something that they're gonna wanna keep valuing throughout the relationship. So like it's important that you give them space to, you know, go out with their friends or hang out with their friends without making a fuss about it, because, you know, it's kind of their rock, like what they've been holding on to since they were kids. Alright, so it's a very caring person. Most likely an introvert. They have a lot of great ideas, but they're not necessarily very good at bringing them to life. They have been on kind of a journey, kind of down like a dark sort of path, either before they met you or while your relationship is still new. They are the kind of person who would rather go down this dark path alone, and they kind of have a hard time, you know, sharing their feelings and what they're going through with other people, especially people they care about, because they're the kind of person who feel like they don't want to burden anybody. I feel like who you could be with could be an earth element. Yeah, it could be an earth element. We also have the death and rebirth card here, which ties in together well with the 10 of Wands, which again is about this mental journey they have been down on. I don't feel like they're necessarily they could be either a spiritual person or a religious person, but not the kind of person who will plaster it all over how religious they are and, you know, what they do with their religion and stuff. They're very private about their religion and who they talk to about that. So we also have 5 of Cups here, which signifies to me that they have probably been going through a loss at some point in their life, something that really stuck with them, like a really deep and probably long grieving process. And again, it's something they have been wanting to go through alone, but I don't feel like that necessarily is what they should be doing. So I feel like that loss is something that's gonna come up during your relationship with this person as well. We also have both the King of Cups and the King of Swords, which to me signifies that this person could actually also be a Gemini. And it's someone who you're gonna be feeling like you have like a close partnership with, as well as, you know, the love for them you have. It's also someone that you feel like you can trust in all things. So it's both gonna be your spouse, but also your best friend, like truly your best friend, not that half-assed stuff that some couples say, well, oh, they're my best friend because they have to. But it's gonna be the first, like if something happened, they're gonna be the first person you think of to go to with this situation. Because they're probably gonna be a very good listener. They are very logically minded, but they have an emotional side as well. So when you tell them of a problem, they're gonna be like very geared in their head towards solving that problem rather than maybe always listening. But again, they also have this King of Cups mentality, which is very caring and very loving, and it is really like their alpha omega, that you're happy and you're cared for, and you know, you have everything that you need. It's what they want for you, whatever the terms of your relationship, whatever that means. And then we also have the Page of Swords, which signifies to me that there's someone who is a very curious soul as well. They like to know things. They're probably going to be one of those type of people who have a lot of random knowledge about a lot of random things. They probably like reading, and they are probably someone who wants an education, like something to do with their mind rather than their hands necessarily. They are very mind focused, and I feel like sometimes it's not easy for them to step out of this like dreamy mentality that they have. And I feel like they could be a person who is often struggling to be on time. And I know for a lot of you guys that's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be a challenge. But they are willing to learn and willing to grow with you, and it's something that they're not super proud of either. So it's something they want to evolve and get better at, and get out of this impreciseness that they really feel. The Hangman also signifies to me that in order for this relationship to be a thing, they need to take a step back and take a chill pill, and they are probably gonna step away from you at some point, and you know, take a break from the relationship just to, you know, clear their mind and clear things out. I feel like in terms of not necessarily super great qualities, they are the type of person who could, once you anger them, they get really angry, like not in the abusive kind of way, but I feel like they could be the kind of person who will, in an argument, attempt to walk away, which is not a super great quality. Again, it's something you guys will have to work on throughout your relationship. Alright, so let's see what else we have and what else we can find out. Whoa. Alright, so we got Diving for Light and Come to Life. So I think that's really saying about both what they have been going through before they met you and also what you guys have been going through together. So Diving for Light is really something that this person has felt the need to do throughout this. I feel like they have been struggling with some mental issues. They have been maybe some anxiety, maybe an episode with depression. But I feel like that episode in particular are going to be pretty much resolved by the time that you guys get together. However, it's not gonna not leave marks, if that makes sense. So there's still gonna be traces of this here and there, but the person is gonna be doing a lot better, and in general have a pretty optimistic point of view when it comes to life in general when you guys get together. Come to life really says a lot about what you guys will be going through together, because it is going to be feeling like a growing journey for both of you throughout this relationship. It's going to be feeling like you're sort of making each other better, if you can say that. Because they're probably so different from you, they're also going to be feeling like a matching puzzle piece. So it's sort of going to feel like that you fit together perfectly. And with that also comes its bumps, because you are so different that can cause tension. But once you work around that and figure out, oh, but this is how they think, so this is how I should react, and vice versa to different situation, you are gonna really flourish in this relationship. So yeah, that's what I see for your person, and I really hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up so I know that it resonated with you. Again, if it doesn't, don't worry, it's okay. It's really hard to read for the entire internet at once, you can't do that, but take what resonated with you and leave the rest. So, without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!